105, Roger, descend and maintain 4,000. 115, 4,000. 7706, secure direct, one more time. One more cut, 7706. To the first one, airspur, was it 8720 or 8700? UTS 37, contact tower 118.1. 118.1. 2079, Honu clearance. Middle and airport, failure to departure when I transition filed. Heading 130, maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 118.3, plus 2202, Yankees firm.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. My name is Patrick. The channel is Reverse Ops. Starting a few minutes early because we got a 747 on final. Good morning, Sydney, Brad, Ms. Wolves. Thank you for being here. We got some members in the chat early. Brandon, Colin, Upper, thank you very much for being here. Welcome back to Honolulu. Had a nice weekend on Maui last weekend. We're going to start a couple minutes early today because we got like I said, we have a 747 on final. So we're going to see if we can find that in the sky over there. If we can.
Romeo Tango, Charlie departure. Romeo 5, Romeo Tango, Charlie departure, GPS 32. And then monitor ground once you clear the runway. Alright, thanks, monitor ground. Maka 40 south, cross 24 right, hold center runway 4 left. Alright, cross 4 right, hold short 4 left, Maka 40 right. Before you travel, report runway 8 right at Orange 737.
So our first departure will be a Southwest. It's heading off to Maui. That's where we spent last weekend. Hope you guys were able to check out those shows. We're going to come back to that in just a second because it's a little too far to reach over there. But we'll get that right in front of us here in just a second.
Visual approach, flighting 350, every speed of 190. 350, 190 from 115. Squawk 248, calling for 1,200, personally, more to 3,500. Squawk 248, need to flight to the contract, coming to 2,000 for now. 2,000 for now, flight 248, 29, I was just 528, 010, Helicopter 9, Mike, maybe hold above airspace, contact center 124.1. American maintain 17 knots or greater, so 6 mile final, contact out. 1 greater, so 6 mile final, North Carolina. Only 105, cross the shoreline at 3,000, clear visual approach to Lake. Go ahead, 3,000, visual approach. 2967 cross color at or above 4,000, clear fine at Yankee, runway up to 3. No, at above 4,000, clear fine at Yankee, runway up to 2967. Flight to South Southwest 3526, runway 2.5 for 5,000. Upward 3526, depart to the contact, clear that Kelly, coming to 1,2,000. Flight 1,2,000, KLA, Southwest 3526, upward 2026, clear that Yankee, 2,000. Next to that, back over 20,000.
Yeah. Good try. Yeah. That's a fun way to start off the show. So we're at a slightly different place today. I usually do my sunset shows from this location. So if you've ever seen one of my sunset shows, this is where we do it. The morning shows I usually do on the other end of Lagoon Drive to catch the arrivals of the heavies coming in from Japan and South Korea and the Philippines. But today is something different. As many of you know, the Hickam Air Force Base, which is part of Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam, shares the runways with the airport here. So there they have Air Guard, fighters, tankers, and transport. So they're the local Hawaii Air Guard is holding a joint exercise this week called Sentry Aloha, where they invite other units to train with them. So we're going to get a lot of visiting tankers, fighters, and air refuelers in here the next week or so. Today is the launch of that day, of that exercise. While there's no guarantee of fighters, the launch day is usually a good day to come out. So that's why we're out here this morning. Hopefully we're going to catch some fighters. And hopefully before 9 o'clock. Or 9:30, because that's when I have a hard out today. So we're gonna lose a few of the arrivals on 8 left. Sorry, Rachel, if you're here. But we're gonna hopefully gain some fighter action. So because of the way the runways are situated here, kind of hard to get everything all at once, so you got to kind of pick what you think is going to be best. So usually the mornings are better on the other end, but if we're going to get fighters, the morning will be better over here, so we'll see how it goes. So my normal internet service is T-Mobile, which gets the signal up to you guys. That seems to be pretty solid right now. But I have a Verizon tablet that is not very happy right now. It's not updating at all. So I'm trying to figure out where we are on the A380s. But my tablet's not updating, so give me a second here. Talk amongst yourself. Let's see if we can hook it up to a Wi-Fi signal. Alright, let's see how that goes. Oh, that looks a little better. I can actually see planes now. So the next arrival on 8 left is another UPS plane. This one's coming in from Lehue. It's a 7-6. See if we can get it before it disappears behind the trees.
406 on Alpha, hold protocol. On Alpha, hold protocol. 2026. Maintain 170 knots or greater till 6 miles per hour. 76 knots is 2026. He's going to maintain 3,100. Southwest 2026. Contact tower 118.1. Contact Southwest 2026. November 951 to Foxtrot. Leaving all of our very speed. Contact center 119.3. Contact center 119.3. What's the Foxtrot? 2026 miles per hour. Wind 205 runway 8 left short clear line. 2026.
Good morning, Ken. Air Tiki, good to see you both. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. The first A380 should be here in a little over an hour. That is the blue one this morning. The second one's about an hour behind it. That is currently 9:39, so that is outside the window. So we're gonna, hopefully that thing speeds up a little bit. Looks like we have an American taxiing out that's heading off to LA. It's going to come out here to 8 right. Next arrival on 8 left will be a Southwest coming in from Hilo. So So the next arrival on 8 left will be Aloha Air Cargo coming in from Hilo. As soon as I can see it, I'll let you guys see it too. Like I said, there's no schedule for the fighters, but hopefully we'll get some today. The press release for the event is linked in the description of the video. So if you'd like to see all the visiting planes that are coming in, you can read that press release. But we're going to have the home base planes will be the F-22s from the 199th Fighter Squadron. Then we're going to have, over the week and a half or 2 weeks, they're going to have F-16s, F-35s. There it is. There's A-10s over at the K-Bay, the Marine base. So you're gonna, hopefully we'll see a lot of interesting stuff. Not to mention the tankers and cargo. So this next departure will be a Southwest heading off to Vegas. It's on the roll now. So, let's see if we can. Having similar problems that I did on Maui with the sun. I had to remove the sunshade from my monitor because it was getting in the shot. I'm going to put that back on.
Thanks for the help today. Hey, that's right. Clear for takeoff. Aloha 226. Alright, 114 Hon, telephone 737, 2.5 miles final. Wind 0303, runway 8, left short, clear line. Hey, let's start clear line, 114.
We're going to do a little pan test here because I hit the... it's a little better if I... Gotta make sure I don't hit anything as I pan. Sorry about that. Next arrival is another Southwest. It's coming in from Kailua Kona.
2406, ATF departure to contact. Maintain 16,000. I think maintain 16,000, Southwest 2406. November 900 Lima, altitude, good discretion. Altitude -7, under Lima. Low 27 yards south.
Oops. Oh, there it is.
Heading 140. Heading 140, Southwest 2406.
All right, the next two out here for departure will be an American, like I said, going off to LAX. And then we also have a Delta 321 going off to LAX. Those are the next two departures on 8 right. Hello, Nantan. Good to see you. It's like JD has been with us for 4 months. Time does fly, and I am also happy you're on board. Thank you very much, JD. So I was looking at this earlier. Looks like they gave it a new paint job. Looks very bright. Sorry, just easily distracted. The next arrival on 8 left is a Hawaiian. It's coming in from Lehui. As soon as this one crosses the trees, we should have that American out from behind the trees, so we'll be able to follow it down the taxiway. It's either taxiway Romeo Bravo or taxiway Juliet, depending on which map you're looking at. I don't know what the difference is. Some of the maps listed as Juliet. Some of the maps listed as Romeo Bravo. Romeo Bravo because it goes between taxiway Romeo and taxiway Bravo. And then Juliet just kind of fits in with the placement in the alphabet, so. When I was leaving on Saturday morning for Maui, I meant to look at what the runway markers actually said, but I was distracted by trying to take a video out the window. Sorry about that. I hadn't fixed my, I thought I fixed the tripod hitting a bar, but apparently I didn't fix it. So we're going to have to switch that around. Hopefully we can get it before the Delta leaves. Okay.
2053, step approach, starting 280, vector R has Yankee relay left approach, descend pilot discretion, maintain 6,000. Heading 280, down pilot pressure 6,000, vector to the RNAV Yankee.
Alright, let's see if we can get this Delta without hitting the bar. This Delta is going off to LA. Okay. Looks like we have a Saab coming out for departure. This is Southern Airways Express. There it is right there. Okay, this Saab is going off to Lanai. It's Southern Airways Express.
American 1480, contact center 124.1. Before Waterbury, 1480 connect. 2305, heading 290, descend to maintain 2000.
The next one out should be in Alaska. It is heading off to Seattle.
2079, contact flight shooting. 4000.
Hello, Christine. Good to see you. I think I said hi to Rachel, but I'll hi again. Alan, good to see you all here. Welcome back to Honolulu. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream from Maui last week, or last weekend. I had a real fun time. It wasn't, you know, not a lot of super heavies, but still a lot of fun. So I might have to turn my mic down a little bit. I got someone playing a radio near me. So give me a second. It's going to sound like crap. So can anybody hear that radio in the background? I want to make sure I don't get a copyright strike. Seems to be a party going on here on a seems to be a party going on here on a Wednesday morning. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks, Bob. So let's see.
Now 142 wind 005, relay left short, let's take off. You're taking the op number. Northwest, 3523, Echo 1, 36, Alpha, keep up short. Office 3523, Honolulu ground runway, take a quick pass on blue, south east, and departure frequency 11951. True tail, east 1901.
There's going to be a departure off the 8 left. I don't know if we're going to get it. I have to I haven't swung the tripod that direction yet, so I don't know if we'll be able to get that. We'll try. I'm all discombobulated. I had all my, because I did the road show on Maui, I had all the stuff packed away in suitcases to bring with me. And I was panicking last night that I was going to forget something, and I triple checked the three most important things: the encoder, the camera, and the tripod head. Oh, four things: the cable that goes between the camera and the tripod and the encoder. That's all the important stuff. Richard, I am usually not an early bird. I am, okay, yeah, I can't swing around and get that departure, sorry. I am usually not an early bird. This show is starting to turn me by force into one, for a couple of reasons. I know some airports, they get busy in the middle of the afternoon. This one's busy in the morning, plus with the time zones. When I do occasionally I do a sunset show. I used to do it more often. And when I do the sunset show with the time zones, half the, Europe and half of America is already asleep. So it's kind of hard to do those sunset shows. I still do them because I like them. They're fun, but so to get here for this show, I have to leave my house at 20 after 5. And that gives me enough time to make sure I don't hit traffic and able to have enough time to find parking, my preferred parking space, and get everything set up. Now that the sun's rising earlier, I thought about starting the show at 6 instead of 7, but I would have to get out. I would have to leave the house at 4:30, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. Hello, Ringoberto. Good to see you. Those bushes, let's see, what is that? End of 8 left. I can't do that today, Rachel, but we'll see. The Saturday show this week is also going to be back down here because we might get fighters again on Saturday. So this show and the next show are going to be down here. After that, we'll return to our regular location at the other end of the Lagoon Drive. Bob, in a normal car, like I have a regular car that I drive around to work and everything. It takes about 15 minutes, but for my live streams, I do them out of the back of a pickup truck. And if you know what a Japanese K truck is, that's what I do it out of the back of. So I can't get on the freeway with those because they're frankly a little dangerous to be on the freeway. So it takes me about a half an hour to take the surface streets, which isn't that bad. Thank you. I think it's Andreas. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Next arrival on 8 left is going to be a there's going to be a Southwest coming in from Maui. We do have a, I think it's a PC-12. Yeah, PC-12 coming in from Lanai that's going to land on 4 left. We'll get that right in front of us here in just a second. Yeah, Bob, on windy days it gets a little seasick on this thing. If you've watched some of the streams where it's windy, you'll see it moves around quite a bit. I did get trailer jacks. So they're jacks, vertical jacks that are specifically to keep a trailer steady, like a camping trailer. And so I put those underneath the frame of the truck, so it really helps the stability a lot. That was probably the best purchase I made for the truck so far. There's a plane out there somewhere, and I don't know where it is. There it is. Oh no, that's not it at all. That took forever for me to find. Sorry about that. Diamond Head behind Bob Wire.
I'm in altitude, just going to maintain 4,000. There's going to be a Skyhawk at 35, coming at 3,000, southwest.
Hello, Lady Cat. Good to see you.
That's the barrier, cross runway 8 right. Number 35, 23, runway left short, line up away. Hey, left short, line up away, southwest, 35. Rescue, Haley.
So, as many of you know, but some of you might not know, last weekend I was on Maui for 2 shows, and they were kind of a benefit show to raise money for the Lahaina fire victims. So that Lahaina fire charity shirt is still available in the shop. You can head over to reverseops.com or reverseopshop.com and pick one of those up. 100% of the proceeds from that shirt will go to the Hawaii Hawaii Community Foundation Maui Strong Fund. So if you pick one of those up, I'm not making a dime off these shirts. Everything's going to the Maui Strong Fund. I do have some shirts that, if you want to support me personally, I do have some shirts from Maui available. So the left one is my airport shirt that I redid to make Maui in red. And the right one is Reverse Ops Noko'oi, and Noko'oi in Hawaiian is the best. Those are available. And I also have a brand new shirt that I put in the shop just last night that hopefully is very appropriate for today's show. So it says Mai Tai, Hang Ten approved. Mai Tai is the call sign for the Raptors here in Hawaii, the F-22s. Hang Ten approved is the ATC call for unrestricted climb here in Hawaii. So hopefully we'll see a few of those Hang Tens today. But head on over to the shop and we'll all kinds of cool things available. We're gonna try to get this over here. Let's see if this actually works. Oh, no, that's gonna hit that. Let's go over here and see where we're at.
At 4,000, when you be able to keep the filter in sight. I just need to maintain 4,000 until I have you north of the Skyhawk stop in opposite direction. Okay, yep, that should work. We can make this turn at 4,000 as long as we're at control line by 3,000 by control line. My 127 record turn right, heading 330, maintain 4,000. 330, 4,000, my 127. November 8, Pop Echo, turn left, heading 155. 155 is Pop Echo.
Carolina 143, passing 1,500 per 5,000, 155.
My 143 is cut the first radar contact on and maintain 4,000.
Still 1,4,000, 142.
And we're hitting 155, departure frequency 118.3, about 22, 608, CPF speaking Alpha. Survey, Papa Echo.
Thank you very much, Christine. Now we do have a 330 that's heading out this direction for departure on the reef runway. It's a Hawaiian. It's heading off to Los Angeles.
My 143, turn right, heading 240.
And we have two Uniteds that are lit up on the ramp over there. One is pushed back, one hasn't yet. One's going off to Majuro. And then one's going off to SFO. So those will be working their way out here. Next arrival on 8 left, looks like it'll be another 717 coming in from Kona. We have a 777 FedEx that's about 15 minutes out. Hopefully we'll get that here on 8 right.
Charlie and horse short 4 right. Horse short 5 shot.
we'll pop in just make sure to run me forward to Foxtrot for runway 4 left. Make sure to forward to Foxtrot for runway 4 left, 1 Papa.
Thank you very much, David. Ooh, let's see if I can do that without. Oh. I really appreciate it, David. $20 super chat. Thanks for all your continued support with the channel. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to meeting you in a couple weeks. Yes, I do have plans to stream from all the major airports eventually here in Hawaii. Down just a tad. I do have plans to stream from all the major airports in Hawaii, all the ones listed on that shirt. I don't know if I'll get to them all because like, you know, funds and costs and things, but I'm going to definitely do the Big Island in Kauai. Molokai and Lanai might be a little expensive to get to. Well, they'll all be a little expensive to get to, but we'll see. I don't think it'll be before the winter, though. I got a couple of trips coming up. Oh, there we go. I got a couple of trips coming up to the mainland scheduled already, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to the Big Island this before the winter. Because even though it's only 100 and so miles away, or some of them even less, going inter-island can easily run $1,000 for a weekend. It gets all the cheap hotels are long gone.
Advise when you have the Alpha, fly heading 280, descend and maintain 3,000 vectors for the visual approach, runway 4 left.
Yeah, even just 2 days on Maui over the weekend with only one hotel night was very close to 4 figures. So I don't know if I can financially keep doing that. So, but we'll see. We'll definitely get them in. I don't want to miss out on them, but we'll just have to look at the costs and things like that. Hey, how's it going? It's streaming right now to YouTube. I don't save it. Yeah, it's on live streaming, so it doesn't get saved locally. It gets just put up on YouTube. Yeah. It just depends on what day it is. Today I'll be here till about 10. Saturdays I'm here a little later. Huh? I just do it for myself. Reverse ops. Reverse ops.
November 8, Pop Echo, proceed direct to the 9. Proceed direct to the 9, 8 Pop Echo. Alright, 146 Honolulu ground, runway 8 left, or 10 to Alpha.
And heavy contact departure today.
6,000.
6,000, FedEx 40. Morning, radar contact, line maintain, 16,000.
Next departure will be that United that's also going off to LAX.
Turn left, heading 100.
Is at the end of 8 right. We'll catch it here. As soon as it starts to move, I'll flip over there and get it.
Friendly 29 approach. At 373 for departure, morning, radar contact, line maintain 16,000.
372.
And heavy, turn left, heading 100.
Hello, Dan. Good to see you. So Matt, based here at Hickam Air Force Base, we have F-22As. But because of the Sentry Aloha that's taking place the next week and a half or 2 weeks, we're going to have some visiting units. According to the press release that the Air Guard put out, it's going to be some F-35s, F-16s, and then some A-10s that went over to K-Bay, which is the Marine base on the other side of the island. So hopefully we'll get some of those here soon.
Heavy contact center 124.1 up different.
A little check on the A380. The A380 is just about, the first A380 is just about to the island of Kauai, so that puts it about a half an hour out. The second one hopefully has picked up a little speed. It's still listed for 9:37, so hopefully we can squeeze that in to the show.
Gecko, for future reference, make sure you turn once you get to the freeway, and don't set in short. Phase 41, turn right heading of 300. A380, proceed direct sailing. 29, turn right heading 260. Mark 347, 130, heading at 800, 5,000. Mark 347, for departure, radar contact.
Just going to maintain 9,000 sector for the RNAV runway 8 left approach.
75, maintain 9,100. Phase 41, turn right heading 340.
1214 Papa, turn right heading 330.
Right heading 330, 14 Papa. Mike Echo after the Wildlife Golf Course.
Yeah, Ron, I see what you're saying. It's just like with Maui, I've been wanting to do a show at Maui since I started doing the stream, and I wanted to do the charity thing. So even if it cost, even if I made, I didn't make any money on the show, so even if it was a, you know, even though it was a total loss financially for me, I'm glad I did it. It was fun. I did raise a little bit of money so far for the Lahaina community, so it's a win-win kind of. So hopefully some people will take advantage of buying some shirts and stuff, and we'll get a little closer to that break-even point. But it was still I'm still glad I went.
Y125, 8 left approach, approach Taki, heading 280, vector RNAV into runway 8 left approach, just going to maintain 9,000.
All right, we have a FedEx 777 that is making a wide turn, so I hope that means he's going to head over to 8 right. And then we have that United 737 that's heading over here. It's that flight that's coming off to Majuro. This is an interesting flight. It goes to Majuro and then to Kwajalein and then to Chuuk, I think, and then finally ending up in Guam. So it's kind of an island hopper across the Western Pacific. And the 3 islands in between before they get to Guam don't have any facilities for a 737, so they bring an extra pilot and an extra mechanic with them, some spare parts, just to make sure. So it should be peeking out from behind these trees over here any second now.
347, turn left heading of 100.
On approach towards clear RNAV runway 8 right approach.
Clear RNAV, right. Approach from Global, November 143, Mike, Whiskey, 6,000.
November 143, Mike, Whiskey, 8 left approach.
Oh, it zipped right by me and I was looking at the radar.
Runway 8 left approach. It's going to maintain 4,000.
Left ahead at 330, down to 4,000 from the RNAV. Dedicated left approach, 3 miles.
Hawai 116, traffic no factor, just going to maintain 3,100.
Maintain 3,100, Hawaiian 1. 146, turn left heading 120. Exterior, roger, thank you. Headed 350, 3 miles.
1413 Heavy, caution numerous VFR traffic in the vicinity Silo Airport, altitude indicates 800 and below. Maintain at least 170 knots, so 5 dB.
170, 5 dB,
FedEx 1413 Heavy, contact tower 118.1. FedEx Officer, thank you. Maintain 5,000, expect by level 370 and verify you do have Squadron Alpha.
You have Alpha and 5,000. Maintain 4,000, Hawaiian 150.
November 143 Mike Whiskey, reduce speed to 210.
Going to 210,
This is Lanai Air. I don't remember the type of plane. I'm not really good with these small prop planes.
5, runway 8 right, clear line.
But it's coming in from Lanai.
28 to repair, Santa Barbara, stage flight present heading, vectors, runway 4 left.
Lanai is mostly owned by Larry Ellison. So I think he owns 98% of it.
315 and maintain 3,000, Hawaiian 150. Therefore, let's line up to wait.
Texan 14 Papa, contact Cunningham approach on 125.0.
Round to the other side today. Now South Tuesday 41 today. 146, contact center, 119.3, good morning. Next, 4 left is Charlie Fox, up 4 quarter 4 right, air for 7 41 off at Echo for parking. Tuesday 41, Hollow ground, pricing parking, be approached. Give you Charlie, South Tuesday 41. At a 132 airborne, at a 1500 right turn, going to 5,000.
United 132, 8 Puffer Picture Radar contact, stay altitude leaving 116,000.
Leaving 1700 going up to 16,000, United 132.
United 132,
Oh,
turn right.
that 777 is going to come 8 right. So the next arrival on 8 right will be a FedEx 777. Let's flip over and get that. If I can.
Zero vector for the vehicle
There
approach
we go.
runway 4 left. November 143 Mike Whiskey, reduce speed to 190, then descend to maintain 3,100.
Low to 190, then down to 3,100.
United 132, turn right, heading 240.
240, United 132.
7.
This is 08, contact departure good day. Departure good day, South 22. Okay, let's do Hawaiian 150. Mike 8, Silver Bird, Tragic Thunder Bravo, airspace, navigation, and Cocoa.
I-134, September approach, fly heading 120, vector sequence, visual approach, runway 8 left, descend to maintain 4,000.
Okay, 130 down to 4,000, Y-134, and we have Alpha as well.
Y-134, take 2 Bravo, sound strength.
Okay, we'll pick it up.
November 3 Mike Whiskey, reduce speed to 170.
Going to 170,
Y-125, just in the case, just want to confirm the altitude 4,000.
4,000, Hawaiian 125.
November 3 Mike Whiskey, turn right, heading 060, intercept the final approach course.
Headed 060, intercept the final approach course,
I-116, contact tower 118.1.
Over to tower, Hawaiian 150.
Local 61, Hickam Ram, taxi to and hold short of taxi Alpha on Tango behind KC-135. Good ride. There's still construction on Taxiwing Hotel Bravo.
Center search for cleared RNAV into runway 8 left approach. Maintain 170 knots, hold capacity.
Maintain 3,100, still established on final approach course, and 170 is still captured.
I think I just heard them give clearance to taxi out of Hickam for tanker. That is all the way as far as I can go without showing you me, so I'm going to flip around here just for a second. We'll follow the ramp truck again. As he heads up the taxiway, and then we'll pick up that 777 as it gets around the corner down there.
United 132, contact center 126.5.
Hello, Richard. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
Medevac 3 Alpha Charlie, Roger. Sorry about that. Runway 8 right, taxi here, Charlie, full Charlie, taxi with Echo on Charlie. Flying versus 40. Turn right heading 155, departure 69.0, plus 313.
170 knots, control 5. Contact tower, moment 8.1.
170 to 5 CME, 81 line, 125. Senator, how many taxi parks again?
Hi, the first A380 of the day is now just a few minutes away. It is probably 15 miles off the coast of Oahu now.
Delivery space 296, departure maintain 1,500. Departure frequency is 119.1.
Hello, Fred. Good to see you. Sorry you missed out on the Maui shows. I will say, Maui, that's the closest I've ever been to a 777 taking off. And if you missed the Maui shows, you missed us. We have to see Oprah's plane. Oh, Craig, I missed what you said about 4 times weekly for the Hawaiian. Where's that? That's the one. My one gripe with some of the airlines coming out of here, like Southwest, they don't have a really Hawaiian. They don't have a really late option to get you in to like LA early in the morning. Well, at least not a good one. American's got one that leaves like 11:15 and it gets you into LAX at 7 in the morning. And that works perfect for me. The Southwest did announce that they're going to start doing red-eye flights. Southwest doesn't do any red-eye flights at all. But they announced they're going to start doing red-eye flights, but I don't think it's till 2026 or 2027. Oh, Austin. Okay. Austin's seems to be a better route than I initially thought it would be. I didn't think enough things connected. Stacy. The tanker. Yeah. I didn't think enough things connected in Austin to make it a viable route. Like if you go to LA or DFW, there's a lot of connections there to get here. I didn't think Austin provided enough, but I guess that's why they have an office at the airport, and I stand in the back of a truck. So. This is a KC-135. I couldn't tell if it's based here or not. I couldn't see the tail markings. There's another one coming right behind it. And the first Honu just got its landing clearance right left, so
Alpha Charlie Hunter, C-Tex right, Romeo Juliet. The TJ, right, your Romeo Juliet 3 Alpha. My 134, turn left at Delta, contact ground, good day. This is Delta, contact ground, good day, Hawai, Code 61 heavy, runway right, line of weight, you're flying traffic departing east left. Line of weight, runway E right, okay, let's go. Gate A1 heavy, contact departure, good day. What's in departure, Gate A1? Line 689, Hunter, Foxtrot, cross runway 4 right, hold short of runway 4 left. Hold short 4 left, line 156, traffic 4 miles, final runway, left short, clip the takeoff. Southwest 4091, Mount Tower 118.1.
Tuesday 1 heavy, accept departure, radar contact on maintain 16,000.
16,000, heading on 1,000 Alpha, Tuesday 1.
Line 131, reduce speed 170 knots, till 70.
170 till 71, 131.
alright, so the Super Heavy is over Eva Beach right now.
390 Mike, follow the freeway westbound, hood up punch go at below 1,000 for the stop ramp.
We'll swing over to it in just a second, see if this KC-135 goes. One quad jet or another quad jet. Okay, let's take the Super.
Left heading 220.
If I can't see my screen.
Tuesday 1 heavy, turn right, heading 190.
Right turn 190 for Keys 81.
Line 131, contact tower 118.1.
Over to tower line 131. And 166, contact departure, good day. 61 heavy, 105 5, runway 8 right, clip straight off. 4.1, good day. 31 horsepower, constantly current, Super Airbus 380, 1 mile final, 105 5. Runway 8 left, run for the line. Launch line 162,005, sir. 166, take the parts, morning, better contact, my maintain 13,000. 13,000, 1. Runway 998, going to maintain 2,000. 1 Hunter, Juliet, cross runway, left next to your right.
Line 4 heavy, stop for first change, check down at 2 runway 8 left for first.
Left at technical, contact ground, good day. That's all I need for. Flight 11 flight clear to Milky intersection in the OPC departure, OPC then is filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 240. Turn right heading 155. Departure frequency is 269.0. Block 312 and have the last element block 4100.
Alright, I just heard Mai Tai. So I just heard give taxi clearance to Mai Tai. That means the fighters are on their way.
Sure, Hoku 61 heavy passing 2,100 for 5,000.
So we're gonna see if we can make my sun a little better. This is a little. That might. Do have that private jet taking off as well. See if this will work.
26.5.
Too far.
26.5
Closer 61, heavy turn right, heading 180.
I am really battling the sun here.
Line 864 heavy, proceed direct Selleck, cross Selleck at above 4,000, cleared RNAV, thank you, runway 8 left for first.
Selleck process at above 40,000, Clear Melbourne by the TE3 departure radar, Tokyo transition, 5,000 feet, flight level 30, expecting
Alright, so before the fighters come out, I'm going to see if I can do a little bit to eliminate the sun glare I'm having. Give me a second.
How's it going? Thank you, just real for Charlie, departure for you, better contact 166, center, 1.31. 63, good morning, Hawaii. Departure plus 59, 700, 1,500, supervisor 9, 5,500. Topic channel, transfer to Lanai Airport 23 departure, Lanai transition, then it's maintain 5,000, expect 9,000, heading 130, departure frequency is 119.1, 346, Bravo 10. What's that beacon code? Bravo 40, 91, really right, let's take off. 030. 100 ground touch to the parking via Alpha Golf. Alpha Golf, park line 16. 7 maintain 5,000, expect audible 350. Line 6 heavy on Lima with Bravo. What's their home? Say again. Line 6 heavy on Lima with Bravo. I'm taking the compound and that's about a 3. And the 18th, third disappearance, runway 4 left. B64 heavy, pretty sharp, still affected. Repairable on 8.1.
Yeah, Rachel, that's why we're all here.
Approach, flying heading 285 vector for the RNAV, Yankee runway left to the main 4000. 285, 4000, RNAV, map, Hawaiian 1, 47, expect that to be fine. Alright, so just thinking, Hawaiian 40. Left 4091, proceed direct cover. Any 65 attack car, you want. Heavy RNAV, Yankee 8 heavy on power 104 class 15 runway left short and clear line. Then starting center, Hawaiian 86 Hawaiian 6 heavy on power Juliet cross runway left section 8 right. To left Juliet 8 right Hawaiian.
So Matt, unfortunately, they don't release exactly what the type of training is. I would assume there's some of that, but I don't know for certain. They're out.
Then 3-1, Richard transponder squawk 2301. 32 for Bruce, Brother State, freeway cover arrival, runway 4 left.
So this here is one of the visiting units. This is an F-16.
Line up away, traffic will overfly the runway for runway 4 left.
A very intricate tail on it.
391, contact center 124.1 up to place.
There's two in front of it, I think. There's another one there. There's another one there. The squadron leader is the one with the tail painted. This one here.
Expect 7,000, heading 130, departure 119.1, squawk 2327. Running 40, contact Star 184 1. Report the on target morning wind 020 at 8, runway 4 left, clear line. That's the last anybody. 5,500 depart. 21, traffic on a 7-mile final for runway 4 left, wind at 070 at 9er. Barrier indicates up, change departure, runway 8 right, click takeoff.
They just got clearance for takeoff.
Area 120, on a clearance, click over space, line 6 departure, maintain out of below 500, departure 119.1, truck 0212.
You're down to on the shoreline, 6 out of below 500, contact departure 119.1 and squad 0212, Rambo 20.
120, Rebecca.
Hello, clearance, good morning, Rainbow 17 is also for the traffic departure, information Bravo.
120, give me the Rebecca again, we're blocked.
You're down to Bravo on the shoreline, 6 out of below 500, contact departure 119.1 and squad 0212,
That was fun. So we should also be getting some F-22s here soon. They did clearance them for taxi, so we should have those as well. Before that, we'll get a Hawaiian 330. This Hawaiian's heading off to Vegas.
Honolulu ground, giveaway, company traffic on Zulu, runway 4 left at Delta, taxi to Zulu, Kilo, Alpha, Yankee, full short runway 8 left at Yankee.
Sorry about that, Sydney. We'll give you a noise warning next time.
Right up, who is that going off there? Air service mobile ground. Singapore 7.39 Heavy 8 approach. Depart Bamboo heading 240. Vector for the RNAV Yankee for runway 8 left. Information Bravo 10.
And just like that, here come the F-22s.
Not overfly any aircraft.
I won't overfly any aircraft. The previous customer, Rambo 17.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we're getting 4 F-22s.
7, give way to jump in traffic hands to your right, runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra Alpha, Juliet. Correction, runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra Alpha, Juliet. Hold short, runway 8 left, Juliet. I'm going 8 left, Sierra Alpha, Juliet. Hold short, Honolulu Ground, just
So these might get a little loud, so if you're wearing headphones, you might want to turn them down a little bit. Or turn them up if that's your thing.
658, on the tower, woman 8.1. Okay, I'm doing. Yeah, start calling for push, say again. It's not too heavy, spot Delta 2, received Bravo, request to start push.
Here we go.
Just start too heavy, Honolulu ground, push back, hold short of taxiway Zulu. 1, EP1, 1, please. Too heavy.
Hard to beat that. Sending a next plane out right away. It's United 757. Moving a little slower than those fighters.
Heading 170. Harder.
Take off, either Sergeant Wireless.
Connect Tower 118.1. Mayor Variable 7 out over Tower.
Good day.
For the 658 runway 4 left Delta, line of way, travel to parking line, cross the runway. West Delta, line of way, travel to 658. Runway 8 right. Taxi the Delta, Alpha, Juliet, Osher, runway 8 left at Juliet. And correction, South Pacific 761, taxi via Sierra, Alpha, Juliet. Hold short of runway 8 left at Juliet. It's nice Sierra Alpha Juliet, hold short of 8 left at Juliet. Alpha 5761.
So thank you very much. Aloha back to Norway for being here for 1 month. I really appreciate it. It really does help the channel.
20, push back, hold short, taxiway Zulu. Push back, hold short, taxiway Zulu. I can hear you. Can you hear me now? Yeah, fantastic. So, and then you're departing early, right? Oh, we're planning on it. Yeah, just a few minutes. Okay. Talking 462, clear to the 9 airport, 33 departure on the 9 transition, and it's filed. Maintain 5,000. Heading 130, departure 119.1, well, 2363.
You still hear the fighters overhead echoing in the clouds.
He's going to maintain 3,000. 3,000 lost. Jury Select. 10 greater, select, correct. 237.
Next arrival on 8 left will be a Southwest coming in from Maui. We also have the DHL 777 that is currently on the downwind, somewhere just a little south of us. I do not see it, but I do see something interesting. Let's see if I can
Approach depart locating 140 vector for runway 8 left, and maintain 6,000. Okay, set maintain 6,000, and if I didn't say so before, we're negative now. That was 2046, thank you. And information Bravo, China, Honolulu. Got the Bravo, thank you. 441, Peter, New 6 arrival, runway 4 left. 6 direct 4 island, back runway 4 left, back. Mesa Sierra, continue west from on freeway, expect sequence from Port Island. Continue west along freeway, expect sequence from Port Island, 7. Southwest 2046, just to verify, you said 6,000, and maintain on course, or did you give us a shortcut or something? Southwest 2046, off of profile heading 140, vector for runway, left RNAV, Yankee, going to maintain 6,000. Okay, 140 Alpha Brook, down to 6,000 Southwest 2046, thanks. Roger 27, turn right heading 350. 350, Singapore 7439, heavy turn right heading 260, it's going to maintain 3,100. Roger, right turn. 3,100. Singapore, Transport, alright, Foxtrot cross runway 4 right, runway 4 left, line of away, travel line, crossing runway. 7439 heavy, affirmative, 3,100, expect the sector to be in front of us. 237, Sonic Tower, 118.1. 181, correct,
Unfortunately, I do not know if there'll be anything else. They don't put out a schedule. Luckily for us, they actually put out a press release for the event, so we knew what day it was starting. But they don't put out a daily schedule, so it's really hard to tell.
There's land, direct left, direct 237. Where are you parking at? It doesn't pass check there, we'll wait for 1 point. Yeah, cross runway, left taxiway 8, right? Taxiway Mike, just keep way that up. Keep right up to keep way.
Sounds like they're crossing overhead of us again.
Echo 7. Southwest 2054. Turn left here on contact ground. Here on ground, Southwest 2054. South 467, really right, come straight off. But who else home? Direct 237. Our April is signature. Direct 237, thank you. Bravo 20, contact departure, good day.
Contact departure, good day, wing with flight.
Hong Tower, Sergeant 27 on the north side. Dodge 19867, Hong Tower, 1040 at 10, runway 4, left, clear to land, Travis will land, runway 8 left, the call stream on a 6 mile flight. 4 left, clear to land, I'm looking for landing traffic, Sergeant 7. Bravo 17, contact departure, good day.
Okay, good day, Rainbow 17.
Say again.
Have more than enough clearance just so we can see both aircraft from here.
Okay.
All right, see you later, Rachel. Take care. Yeah, it sounds like they're coming right over. They came right back over our head.
27, tropical land, the cross runway is left down with Skyhawk. Select cross Select 4000 or above, cleared RNAV Yankee runway left approach. Turn direct Select 4000 or above, cleared to the island Yankee, excuse me, the RNAV Yankee approach for 8 Southwest 2046. Okay, that's 36 off with Red Hill to departure at 1500 feet. Departure emergency 119.1, squad 024443.
Copy, that's it.
I was like excited.
060, maintain 3001, to the answer W. Example, the honor is ground, 1.4 left at Delta, taxi to Zulu, Yankee. No, correction, taxi to Zulu, Kilo, Alpha, Yankee. Hold short runway 8 left at Yankee.
So we got something else out there I can see. I don't know what it is. Let's see if we can zip in on it. We might get one more fighter. Oh, another 16. So looks like we have another F-16, a little tardy to the party.
Southwest 467, 1.8, compact out. Southwest 467, 8 departure, 1 in rudder contact, might maintain 16,000. I maintain 16,000, Southwest 4. Parking via Charlie.
So there's a Southwest coming up right behind it, right there. I'd like to be on the left side of that Southwest looking out the window at that F-16.
Southwest 2046, 160, 6.5 miles on. Zero, contact tower, 118.1 morning. 78 now, ground, runway 8 left, back via Alpha.
Number 4873, Pegasus, 6, and operation. Turn right at
I lost it behind my sleeve. There it goes. Now it's in the clouds.
367 cross runway 4 at Delta passing ground. Southwest 6751 runway right 161. Right Delta Sierra runway 4 left clear to land. Sorry, left clear to land 80 Sierra. Right Delta Sierra traffic on a short mile runway left 173. Car indicated cruise Rainbow 5.
Rainbow 17, let know rubber airspeed, terminated small gate, bar weekend brigade.
Well, Mick, I think if I was given the option, I'd probably want to be in this F-16 as well, but...
Charlie, Foxtrot, hold short 4 right at Foxtrot, November 4830 Golf. Number 3 says off runway 4 left, taxi via Charlie, Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 right at Foxtrot. Charlie, Foxtrot, hold short at 4 right. Number 867, Honolulu ground, taxi southbound, taxiway Charlie, hold short, taxiway Foxtrot. Taxiway Charlie, hold short at Foxtrot, taxi.
November 143, Mike Whiskey Hostess, Jarvis Park, Summit. Southwest 2046, Tunnel, Park, Contact, Air, 2177, final, runway 2146, land,
Left clear land, southwest, 2046, short, thank you. check ground, spot wrong. November 30 Golf, Mountain Tower 118.1. Tower 118.1, 30 Golf. November 867, you taxi to Park via Charlie. Park via Charlie, taxi 7.
November 3, Mike Whiskey, cruise to the Kilo Hotel, November Delta Airport via Molokai 5 departure, Poleo transition, clutch, then and south towards via MKK 5, then Poleo transition, Kilo Oscar Lima Echo Alpha, transition, clutch, then and south, maintain 5,000, expect flight level 410, turn right heading 155, departure frequency 119.1, clock 2625, and verify you have information Bravo.
So that was the DHL co-branded with Singapore Airlines. 777. Get 2 of those a day here usually, sometimes 3. This is Jetstar. Comes in about 6 a.m. or so. This one's heading back to Sydney.
5761 to left direct Molokai. Molokai, 5761.
Departure maintain National 500, departure frequency 119.1, clock 0273.
Bravo, visualize 6 departure out of below 500, 119.1,
050, we back to track.
Final, and cleared this bridge, runway 4 left. Final for 4 left, 30 to 4 left, 7700.
Heading 155.
Present enemy, 3,100.
Thanks, Jay, bud. I appreciate that.
Hold normally, pace left into the gas.
Alright, hold short here on top of 46.
That second DHL 777 is on the downwind right now. So it'll probably come in 8 left just like the other one did.
Alpha 22, 20 Honu, turn runway at left portion, line up the lane traffic. Landing on
I keep hearing this sound over my shoulder that sounds like a plane taxiing. But it's actually these street sweepers. Oops. That was my elbow.
Line 43 affirmative, when able to he's going to maintain 8,000. Pilot discussion to 8,000, the line is 43. Frenzy to contact with after 66.4. Southwest 2046, download contact departure via Sierra. Actually, departure via Sierra, Southwest 2046. Southwest 4873, pass behind your company, cross from your left to right, speed check via Alpha, Juliet, post runway, take left to Juliet.
company Alpha.
143, Mike, ground, runway 2 right, taxi, Charlie, Romeo Tango, Romeo, hold short, runway 4 right approach. Alright, we'll taxi 8 right, Charlie,
Alright, so earlier we had one of the largest FedEx planes coming in. And if I can find it, there's one of the smallest FedEx planes coming in. So we have a Cessna Caravan here. Earlier we had a FedEx 777, so that's a huge disparity in the size of planes. So let me see if we can figure out where that other A380 is and decide whether we can stay for it. It's like I do today. I do have a kind of a hard out. It still says 9:37, so 9:37 is doable. If it gets any later, we might have to question that, because it takes me about 10 minutes to get to work and about 10 minutes to pack up. So if it gets here at 9:37, that's a 3-minute buffer. So Adrian is here. Thank you very much. This is Aloha. Aloha back to you. Hope you're doing okay over there. Thanks for what is it? If it's 11 hours, so it's almost 8 o'clock there, right? That's not too bad.
Heading 6,000 for the RNAV Yankee approach. I'm sorry, we have information problem.
The 2320 contact departure.
Roger, 2320.
Yes. Thanks for reminding me, Rainbow Love. We do have a Discord channel now, so if you want to chat with fellow aviation geeks or share pictures, you can head over to the community page on my channel and back a few posts. There's an invite link to my Discord thing. If you're a channel member, there's a members only chat too, so it's a little exclusivity. I just made up a word, didn't I? Oh, DHL, oh, 853, that's very, oh, that's the 777, correct? So, he should be on his turn now, so we'll see where he's at. I zoom into the correct, yeah, he's going to go over to 8 left, so we'll see him like we saw the last one before it gets to the trees. So if you're new here, we got a lot of people in the chat today and a lot of people watching. So if you're new here, my name is Patrick. The channel is Reverse Ops. We do usually do 2 streams a week out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Occasionally we do road shows. Last week we did the first ever aviation live stream from OGG on Kahului Airport on Maui. So a little bit of this channel's done the first live stream here at Honolulu. We've also done the first live stream on Maui, so. We do 2 streams a week usually. We do a midweek stream that's usually on Monday mornings, but because of the holiday and because of Sentry Aloha, we moved it to Wednesday. And then we do a Saturday morning show. So this show will catch both arrivals of the A380s. The Saturday show, we catch both arrivals and both departures. This Saturday should be one to tune in for, so you might want to turn those notifications on and come back Saturday morning. Because Sentry Aloha, the fighter exercise that's going on, will last for a couple of weeks, and this weekend is what they call guard weekend. So usually there's no flying on Saturdays, but the first Saturday of the month is usually a good bet that there'll be some. So like I said, there's no schedule for them, but there's a high probability that we'll get some fighters on the Saturday show. So make sure you tune in Saturday morning at 7 o'clock Hawaii time.
Friendly 999, Honolulu ground, good morning. Runway 4 left at Delta, Taxi Zulu, Kilo, Alpha, Yankee. Hold short, runway 8 left at Yankee.
So this is one of those private jets that's not on flight radar, so I don't know where it's going. Music of the people? Music for the people. I didn't hear any music. Yeah. Yeah. So that's Shutter Surprise giving me a little of the information here. Check him out on Instagram. Has a lot of great shots. Planes coming in and out of here. So I'm going to swing around and try to catch that DHL.
Continue on the 260 heading 18,000. KNATS first for the contact, commenting 9,000. What did you do? F-22 cleared Volkai Vortex.
73, runway 8 right, line up and wait. 5, Robux, first departure, runway 8 right, caution, service contact.
Squadron Wake, contact instructor, Randall Bastion.
So we're very close to adding enough members to get some more emojis. So if you've been thinking about it, or you're on the fence, now would be a good time to hit that join button underneath the screen, underneath the video.
For 7401, have a turn left at Echo, contact runway.
He is in a hurry.
999 Marvin Car 118.1. Like 2035, turn right heading 295. Southwest 2035, turn right heading 295. 295, Southwest 202.
So the next one out is a Southwest. It is heading off to Oakland, California. Or do I have to call it San Francisco Bay, Oakland Airport now?
24.5.
Yeah, I've been, yeah, James, I've been very Very surprised with the love that's been shown the last couple of weeks. We've really jumped up in subscribers. So, really happy that all of you are able to find the stream and I'm able to share this with you.
Departure Blue 36, 400, requesting 1,500, that's the magic.
November 43, flight with 8,000.
8,439. Fourth, only 8 left, they came.
So the next one coming out to the reef runway will be a Hawaiian. It's heading off to Hilo.
Departure Southwest 4873, 1,700, counting 5,000, heading 155.
Southwest 4873, subpressure radar contact, how to maintain 16,000.
16,000, Southwest 4873.
November 43, Mike Whiskey, turn left heading 080.
Left turn 080, 3 miles. For 7691, flighting 285, with them maintain 1,500. Contact approach on 11 at a plane 132.
Oh, haha, that looks funny, doesn't it? Probably should preview these things before I put them out on. Let's try this again. Let's go there, there. Ah, that's better. Done. Let's try that. Oh, that's much better.
Rainbow 7 helicopter departing the south for the Rainbow departure the south from PHNL.
Rainbow 7, looking for helicopter. I got
So I was a little worried this morning with the weather. It was a little rainy. It was actually raining here when I got here this morning, but it seems to have blown away and it's turning into a very beautiful day. A little rain up in the mountains, but that's normal. So we usually have pretty much the standard weather is 75 to 85 with a chance of windward and Mauka showers. So that pretty much sums up the weather most of the time here. A couple of weeks ago, you know, we had a lot of rain. We had a what they call a Kona low coming in, which is low coming from the southeast, and brought a ton of rain in here for about 2 weeks. It was really we had all kinds of flooding and.
4873, turn left heading 060.
060, Southwest 4873.
Oh, should my see that?
Traffic landing when we left.
Let's try to get that. I gotta get that back. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that clock hadn't been frozen too long.
Southwest 4873, contact center 124.1. Left heading 080, Hawaiian 202.
Number 7, ECF departure, radar contact, caution for the caravan ahead, climb at 60,000 foot in contact, departure now is 124.8, good morning. As requested, looking for the caravan, and over to 124.8, ramp up, thanks.
So we got about a half an hour left in this show today. We're going to stay, as long as that A380 doesn't get any later, we're going to stay for the A380 arrival. Take care. And then we'll have to get over to the real job. But we have a couple more planes coming in before that. We have the planes coming in from Asia have just started. We might get the Qantas. Wait, nah, no, Qantas is too far out. Never mind. Forget I said that. Okay. Time check on the second Honu, which is the orange one today. That is still 9:37. So that's 32 minutes from now. So as long as that stays where it is, we'll catch that. But definitely come back this Saturday. We'll have both arrivals and both departures of the A380s. And we'll go all the way through probably 2 o'clock that day. So from 7 to 2, it'll be a nice long stream. Have to make sure I charge all my batteries. I'll have to look up that, was that,
545, runway 8 right, taxi via Zulu, Alpha, Juliet, hold short runway 8 left to Juliet.
was that the one who did that review of the first class? Was that Nick Flight X out of San Francisco? I watched that. He used if that's the flight you're if that's the video you're referencing, he used some of my footage in that review. He also used some of Cali Plane's footage as well. I got to meet Nick when he was out here getting ready to board that plane. I have to go to California here in a couple weeks, first week of July, and I had a delusion of taking the first class on that Dreamliner, and I realized that is not my tax bracket, so we're gonna do economy on American. So I will not have a lie flat seat, but I did get an exit row. So there's, I mean, it's a poor man's first class, right? You get an exit row. Gatekeys Travel. I've never seen his channel. I have to look it up. But if you check out the Nick Flight X's video on it, he used he synced his in-cabin takeoff with my footage from outside of the same takeoff. So he synced them up. It's pretty cool. So if Sean Brooks is in the chat, I did get your PayPal donation before the show started, so I want to thank you very much for that PayPal donation. So if you'd like to make a channel donation via PayPal, I have pinned that link at the top of the chat. Every little bit helps.
Ground, Grumman 26768. Over at the T hangars, I'd like to request taxi to the ramp off of Echo. Grumman 26768. Smooth transition. Adawa is Alpha Delta, Oscar Whiskey Alpha, Bravo 474, start off as follows. Request service granted.
Okay, fire frequency station first.
68 Roger, is requested via taxiway Charlie, hold short of taxiway Foxtrot. Taxi as requested via Charlie, hold short of Foxtrot.
So normally our morning shows are at the other end of Lagoon Drive. If you're looking on a map, Lagoon Drive is the street that borders the east side of the airport next to the water. So normally we're at the other end, the north end by the freeway. That gives us a great view of all the landings on 8 left of all the heavies. We lose the ground action over here, but we can catch them in the air once they leave. I picked this spot this morning because I was pretty confident that we'd have fighters today, so that's why we're down here this morning. This is the usual location of my sunset shows, so if you see a sunset show in your subscription feed, that's this is where we do the sunset things, because we get a great view of the sunset from here. This is Japan Airlines coming in from, I believe I saw it was coming in from Tokyo. It's either that or Fukuoka or Osaka. One of the three. I will double check in just a second. I was right the first time. I should have stopped guessing. It was coming in from Tokyo. We have a couple planes heading out towards the reef runway. The first one is a Hawaiian going off to Kona. The second one is a Southwest going off to Vegas. Oh, we might get that Qantas in here. 9:22. It's coming in very early. I saw the scheduled time a minute ago and didn't think there was a shot, but it's actually coming in, looks like half an hour early almost. That's good. So it's coming in from the south. I don't know exactly where he's going, but he's coming in from the south. The A380 is still showing 9:37. It is just on the other side of the island of Kauai.
240 heading for the RNAV Yankee 8 left and send and maintain 8,000 Hawaiian 8030. Last 837, 180 knots with a 7-mile final, cost for service 7 miles to Charlotte Heavy 1330. Okay, 187 last gate 27. Japan Air 74 Heavy, BC 250 knots or greater. 250 knots or greater, Japan Air 74. Japan 74.
So what do you guys think of my new graphics package? I worked on this Memorial Day. Little something different, a little more traditional. A little more traditional lower thirds.
Valley 54, turn right, 040, report the Honu Airport today.
2545, runway 8 right to 55. My 183, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
8 right, line up and wait, line up and wait.
Richard, I thought about doing those Manhattan hens, but every time I look at the pictures, whoops, of the, not the pictures of the sunset, the pictures of the people standing in the middle of the street trying to get it done, it makes me not want to go.
9,000 and 9,000, 210. Southwest 2029, reduce speed to 210.
If I was ever there on this day, I do have an interesting concept for a picture. I don't know if it would work or not, but obviously it won't happen this year.
Roger, vectors follow traffic. Information Papa is current now at Sentry Airport, altimeter 3011.
Information Papa is current 3011.
Line 83, reduce speed to 210. 210 on the speed, Hawaiian 83. Line 1 heavy, 12 at 210 knots, position to maintain 8,000. 210, 8,001. Charlie. 408, clear vision, approach line 4 left, reduce speed 15 knots.
There's another Hawaiian down at the other end of the runway here, so we're gonna, if I can figure out where he is, I'll show you this departure. This departure is heading off to Lehue.
Nice 103 heavy, turn left heading 310.
Center Loma 9.3. Y198 for T-Direct, LA. Air for 8720, descend to maintain 1,500. Contact for Loma 9.1.
Park Sierra Sierra. Southeast 462, Jim Wade, you got company traffic northbound on Charlie. Runway 4 left, next to Charlie. Charlie Foxtrot, 4 right at Foxtrot. 4 left is Charlie Foxtrot, after company, and hold short of 4 right at Foxtrot. 462. Southeast 462, new departure frequency 124.8. 248, Roger, 6. My aim is off right now to Jungle, up on that for the people. That was 29, it's going to be 3,100. Line 83, it's going to maintain 3,000, 2,000, reach to 180. 6,000, P180, Hawaiian 83. Line 183, 2,000 for 5,000. Hawaiian 123 for departure, radar contact, I maintain 14,000. 14,000, Hawaiian 183. Line 183, crossing line 83, Alpha frequency. Line 183. Line 83, crossing line 183, Alpha frequency. Copy Hawaiian 83.
Yes, I think you can all the runways, landing Sunset Hazard.
Yo, coming up on the interstate, inbound for landing with Charlie. Contact approach 19-1. Southwest 2029, turn right heading 350, VC 1809. Southwest 2029, heading 350, 180. Line 103 heavy, turn right 350. Running 350, 150. Line 183, turn right heading 200, 200. 200 Hawaiian 183.
This is Mokulele Airlines. It handles a lot of the traffic going to the smaller islands like Lanai and Molokai. It is, I believe they're owned by Southern Airways Express now, the same ones that are flying out of here with the Saab planes. So Lanai and Molokai don't have the runways for the jets. So, and frankly, they don't want the jets there either. So, so they use the smaller caravans. Hawaiian did try to bring in smaller prop planes there a couple of years ago. They called it Ohana Air. I just don't think the demand was really there. So it folded a couple of years ago. Oh, 300 likes. Thank you very much, everyone. I truly appreciate that. Hello, Kathy. Aloha to you, back to you. Thank you all for the comments on the graphics. I needed to jazz it up a little. I was felt a little stale.
And we're fully ready.
So we're gonna do.
Yes, 900 to the information Charlie's current, verify the beacon code, and then I'll get you your expected altitude after that. Alright, so we are beacon code 2631, and we're on the FX5.
And then, and I have your request for the course reversal.
Or 1,000 per hour, and here's my reversal. 180 and 4,000 for line 1. Yes, 902 heavy, expect flight level 370, and just advise inspection fairly.
So we have about another 15 minutes left in the show or so. Just a reminder, Saturday's show will be much longer. Saturday we go from 7 till the second A380 departs. And that usually happens about 1 o'clock. We might go a little long on Saturday, depending on how hot it is and how thing. We're gonna also try to maybe catch the Dreamliner, but the Hawaiian Dreamliner. But we'll see how that goes at the end of that show. But we're guaranteed to stay as long as the weather holds out till the second A380 departure. So we'll catch both arrivals and both departures that day. So we will get that Qantas in. It's second for arrival on 8 left. Before it, we have a Southwest coming in from Hilo. Oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be fun. Good way to end the show. Well, not ending yet, but... all morning I've been hearing what sounded like a plane over my right shoulder. And every time I looked over, it was a street cleaner. This one I almost ignored because it sounded like just like the street cleaner, but it was a Queen, so...
On a 2-8, accept the first radar contact, VFR at below 1,000. VFR at below 1,000, not a 2-8. maintain 5,000, expect 90,000. The first frequency 118.3, plus 3653.
All right. Nice friendly flight crew. We're going to come off the Queen for just a second. We're going to take the Kangaroo on the way in.
Runway 4 left. 983, maintain 180 knots to jungle. 180 to jungle, Hawai 238 for Honolulu. Definitely depart runway 4 left, southeast bound. Push the shoreline to Thunder 5%, yep. Lower contact first. One heavy, 10 miles from jungle, right turn heading 050, maintain 3,100 to the south, no final full course, third RNAV Yankee, runway 1 approach. We have your left at Echo contact ground. Present hotel contact ground. Echo contact ground. What's the other place? They're out of the way. Alright, no, good thing. Yes, man. If we follow UPS on taxi A Romeo. 34 Heavy, Hawai, Boeing 717 on Juliet, will follow the runway 8 right line up and wind, traffic landing, runway 4 left.
Runway 8 right.
Airbus 17, contact departure. After Airbus 17.
Thank you, 100% Roger. This is just a maintenance flight. We just gotta like go towards the channel and deal with it. Okay.
Direct base, remain westbound along the freeway, out of below 1000, hold over the fence.
Okay, I think the A380 should be getting pretty close. Looks like it's third or fourth for arrival on 8 left. It is still 20 or so miles off the coast, so we'll go into a little bit of overtime here. And we'll catch this Queen and then the King come in, and then I got a book. I need to make an overtime graphic. That's what I need.
Maintain 5,000, expect 14,000. Departure frequency 118.3, plus 3607. Take the Honu with seal with detail as filed. 155, 5,000, expect 14,000. 118.3 is the clock. 3607. Your 6 kilo feedback, correct? And you can expect greater vectors with approach control and give information to Charlie as well.
Roger, hold short of runway 8 left, expect runway 8 right.
Going 5999, and I maintain 4,000.
Air 3720 on all time, runway 4 left, third left.
Clear left, 4 left, Air 3720. That one. Today, 1-1. How are you, though? My phone, down before they Number 9, try to carry to maintain 3,000, expect RNAV, runway 44, flight alert 4.
Yeah, the shock is kind of interesting. If you go back and you listen, you read up on some of the folklore stories. I don't know how many of them are actually true. Apparently, it originated with a guy who worked at a mill here in Hawaii. You got the middle 3 fingers, everything but his pinky and his thumb cut off, and that's how he would wave. I don't know if that's true or not. I do know that the state of Hawaii just made the shaka its official hand gesture. I don't know exactly what that means either.
5458 aviation approach, direct to Sally, cross Sally, got about 4,000, cleared RNAV, Yankee, runway 11 approach. Okay, direct to Sally, about 4,000, cleared for the RNAV, Yankee, runway 11 approach for Hawaii, 458.
He's going out heavy.
Airbus 20, Roger, I have your request.
Alpha on the cargo ramp, we're ready to place. If it's not just too heavy, just give way to a caravan and then push back on a Charlie. Give way to caravan on to Charlie, UPS 9 Cherry. There was as forward off the departure and corridor of 8, the right, gonna be heading towards this Albert liner still. Only 165. Sorry,
affirmative. 3 Delta is here, contact down. 17, altitude your distress.
Take kilo, just see where that stuff's off your left and we're pulling it around.
Alright, looks like we have Hawaiian lined up to go. Let's see where that is. Alright, we got a Hawaiian lined up to go. We have one more Hawaiian coming in from LA on 8 left, and then we should have the A380. So we got A380 second for arrival. So looks like we got just 3 more planes left in the show. But one of them is the one I know most of you have been waiting for. Oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it just doesn't get much better than this. Another queen. We might go into double overtime here. I'm going to get in trouble.
Contact right there, heading 40, climbing E14,000. Right there, heading 40, climb maintain 14,000 line. TS34, heading, turn right, heading 20. OS 5999, ready to 180. Line 155, 186, 7 mile final. 187 mile. At 45 heading, 1 bank.
Runway forward at Foxtrot, runway full left, runway forward, traffic riding on the east side. Freeway at 2000. We're going to traffic and re-enter Bravo airspace. We're going to follow the freeway westbound I-4 below 1,500 right below. There's 90 traffic, the Rainbow helicopter just southwest, just line has transit line northeast down along the shoreline. They're going to turn opposite direction from you over Wildlife Officers at 1,500. Hawaii 155 on all car crossing turbine super 2 mile final traffic running position on the left runway, left 43rd line.
Left 43rd line, traffic Hawaii 155. Southwest 5999 to rating 350. Line 458 heavy, BT 180 knots into jungle. 180 knots into jungle, Hawaiian 458. 12 Foxtrot, turn right heading 300. Right turn 300 to 12 Foxtrot. 689, repeat speed 15 knots. Speed 15 knots, contact 36, radar contact.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Sorry. I think I stole Sal's catchphrase. I'm sorry. But I just can't help it because of what I just saw. So we got a quad jet, a quad jet, a quad jet. Oh, and then a 717 down here somewhere. But 3 quad jets about to leave. So I'm gonna leave you on a wide shot of this while I start to pack up. So hang out for a couple seconds. I got a wide shot of this. As soon as they go, I'll jump back on the camera. But I'm gonna start packing up real quick.
Okay.
Let's say up to 1500, what would you find be on the shoreline?
First grade, that's fine here. I'm Santa Bravo Airspace, regional navigation, radars are terminated, crossing fire frequency,
Oh, thank you. We're gonna catch these 3, and then I got to get out of here. I got almost everything packed up, so I can't see your chat anymore. I do apologize, and I can't see the flight radar anymore, but that shouldn't matter. So I had to put the tablet away that had the chat on it. So if you're doing anything in the chat, I do apologize for not seeing it. He's currently waiting for a crossing traffic coming into 4 left, so that's what we're waiting on. So when it rains, it pours, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 777 coming out, and we have a 76 coming out. I don't think I can stay for them. I think this Queen's going to have to be it. Yeah. Alright, the Queen is on the roll. So I'm sorry I can't stay for the 777 and the 76, but I do have to get to work. So we'll follow the Queen, and then I gotta go. I want to thank everyone for being here. I really appreciate everyone showing up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notifications so when I go live again, you'll know. But I have another show coming up this Saturday. We should get more fighters, hopefully. There's no schedule or promise of them, but we should. There's a high probability we're going to get fighters on Saturday. So make sure you tune in Saturday morning. We'll at least get the 2 A380s. Their arrival and departures. Hopefully we'll get a few more of these Queens. But if you can hit that like button on your way out, if you enjoyed the last 5 minutes, I would really appreciate it. But I do have to run now. Thank you all for being here, especially the members and the mods, especially the mods. I couldn't do this without them. We had Lady Cat here and Sydney and Rainbow Love and Josh, and I feel like I'm missing somebody. But thank you all. Thanks to David again for the super chat earlier. Really appreciate it. I'm sorry I can't see your chat right now. I had to pack up the tablet already. But just know that I appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll see you again on Saturday. All right. Aloha, everyone. Have a good rest of your week.